what happens. Are we live yet? Are we live yet? We are live. This is Forrest out in St. Louis. Hopefully, I'm trying some earbuds because when I went live, let's see. We are live. This is Forrest. Yep, it's working. It's working. It's working. So cool deal. Cool deal. Cool deal. Very, very quickly. Not going to keep you guys long. Now, every time I say that, I end up and I said you guys. I'm not supposed to say you guys. I'm supposed to say you. I'm supposed to talk to the individual, the dude or the dudette on the other end of the camera. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for swinging by. I really appreciate it. If you saw a link pop up as I'm broadcasting, maybe to a page or somewhere else that pops up in your feed, if you click on that StreamYard link, it actually drops you back down so I can see comments in the comment bar down here. Cool software I picked up. I like it because it allows me to go live on 2 of my pages. You can go live on 5 different social media platforms. I'm waiting on an approval from LinkedIn so I can go actually live on there, so I can actually broadcast to LinkedIn, YouTube, Periscope, whatever, and you can switch up depending on where you want to go. So earlier today I had I actually have a business page that I went live on, and from there I also pushed into the related group at the same time. So it was very, very neat to be able to do that. So I wanted to talk about these 5 tips to make money from home, and that actually minted me $346.50, which is pretty cool. And I'll tell you about that. I think it was actually some change. I think it was like 67 cents. And I've got a really very, very cool article that's actually titled, as soon as I can find it here, I'm going to tell you what it's titled, that you're definitely going to want to send me a private message for and get that article from me as soon as I find it here. I'm going to tell you what the title is. Let's see. Where's it? Up here it is. This article is going to blow you away because it's really talking about what's going on right now in this huge shift. The coronavirus, and everybody's probably talking about, oh God, I'm not going to talk about it, but it's actually taken everything and it was off axis a little bit and sort of brought it back to full tilt. And there's been a lot of changes. I was just talking Michael Cohen to be released from prison source. I don't know what that is. I guess they're letting him out because they don't want him to get the coronavirus anyway. So the title of this article, if you'd like it, you can shoot me a private message. I'll definitely get it over to you. It says, so what now, MLM, coronavirus and 5 companies worth recommending, and they're the top 5 MLM companies that recommend. And the reason it's such a big deal is just 4 months ago, if you said MLM to somebody, they would go, I don't want one of them pyramid things or whatever it was. And right now, the pyramid things are basically saving people's lives. And I'm not talking about physical lives. I'm talking about financial lives, because it's giving them the opportunity to start a business at home where they're at anyway. They can use social media to reach out to people. So they're practicing social distancing. And of course, there's products available out there that that can be drop shipped to somebody's house, so you don't have to go over to their house and do a presentation. It's basically everything is literally on. Hey, that's pretty cool. A car just went by behind me in the window. I haven't done it with the windows open here, but if you guys see a face pop up behind me, let me know so I can run. That'd be something scary, wouldn't it? So anyway, really cool article if you want it. Very, very cool. The cool thing about it is, and I gotta be transparent here. The top company on the list is the company that I'm involved with. Very, very neat to know that fastest growing company in spite of everything else that's going on. It's actually rated #1. So that's very, very neat. So if you're looking for an opportunity to work from home, reach out to me. I'll get some information on it. Check it out. You can make the decision if it's for you or not. I'll give you all the information you need to make a really good business educated decision. And if it's for you, great. We'll get you off and running and get you going. If it's not for you, that's absolutely okay. No big deal. I know I love it. I've put in, I just sent a message, 93 customers so far this month, which is absolutely cool. Yeah, 16 days, 93 customers, all done on social media, online, on the internet, all over the freaking world, which is very, very cool. Brought on some business partners, which is absolutely awesome. So, and I'm not saying that to brag. Not everybody is broke. Not everybody is destitute. There are people, and again, my heart goes out to the people and all this, the bad crap that's going on. I'm not trying to minimize that at all. I'm just saying is is this is a great opportunity to reach out to people that are scared. They need extra money. And it's our job, it's our mission to reach out and knock on their doors, not to sell them anything. It's just say, hey, I've got something, you want to look at it. It might be a fit for you. It might not. That's absolutely okay. But at least I'm going to give you the information. So it might be that thing you're praying for, right? So it could be that thing that they're praying for. You never know. You just don't know until you ask. You just don't know until you show up. So a couple of quick things. If you're looking for some money, it's like, I don't really want to start a business. I want to make some extra cash. So first, I'm a tool guy. I didn't sell any of my tools. I got tons of tools. I mean, as a matter of fact, I went and bought some more today. I had to go over to the hardware store. We've got a fan in the kitchen. We remodeled our house and we put up the not paneling. They're like, it's really, really cool. I have to try and maybe I can do a live and show you the ceiling, but we put up the overhead and then I mounted a fan, and you put up the mounting bracket for a fan on the ceiling, you put the screws in, then you do the little thing. So you hang the fan in there, you get it all wired up, and then you put the little cap up and you screw it on. Well, for some reason, one of the screws pulled loose. So I went over and bought some of those anchors that have like the little fly thing on it. So you fold it back and you stick it through the hole, and then the flies stick out on the top of the drywall or the paneling or the wood or whatever, and then you screw it tight. So I had to move it around, readjust it, took the fan down today, put that back up. That was part of my day. The rest of the day, I sat here, fall off and kill my dog or something. So it's back up, it's running. It's cool. It's got a light on the bottom. It's pretty cool. It's got a little bit of old-fashioned look to it, sort of an old-fashioned, modern-looking fan. That's pretty neat there in the kitchen. It's cool because the fireplace is over here, blows this way, then it draws all the heat around and sort of gets the whole downstairs circulating here, keeps it all warm. Anyway, so enough of the remodeling. I really appreciate you guys swinging by. If you want this article about the coronavirus and the best businesses to jump into, if my business isn't a fit for you, that's absolutely okay. Check out the other ones. Do something. Start a business somewhere. I've got tons of friends in the industry. Feel free to reach out to me and say, dude, what do you got? I'm interested in this. I'm interested in that. I don't know. Maybe you're interested in cooking. I've got friends that are hooked up with Pampered Chef. Maybe you're into makeup. I've got friends that are into beauty stuff. Maybe you're interested into essential oils. I've got people that are into that. Maybe you're into like online shopping stuff. I've got people that are into that. I can get you pointed in the right direction and get you hooked up with some professionals that'll steer you right and get you off and going. So by all means, just reach out to me. And of course, you're always welcome to ask me about what I've got going on. I'd love to hook you up and have you on board the team, teach you how to market, prospect, build a business. And of course, you can take those tools and go off and do whatever you want to with them. Absolutely okay. It won't hurt my feelings as long as you go out and make a big impact on the world. Woo, win for us, right? So one is find something around the house. Dr. Gardner brought that up earlier, is that you might have something in a box that you've never opened that you can sell. Put it on Facebook Marketplace. If you've never used Facebook Marketplace, products move really fast. Take some pictures, put it on there. Anything you have around the house that might be used. Maybe you have some old, not old baby stuff, but baby stuff that your kids have outgrown. Maybe a crib, car, especially car seats. I know those are stupid expensive. You could probably sell those as long as they're not all covered with gross kid stuff. But take some pictures. You probably got something like that. Maybe even baby clothes, slightly used baby clothes that you might, I don't know, maybe sell or donate those. But anything like that to generate a little bit of extra money. But my favorite, let's see, I just went through, what did I just talk about? So selling something around the house. Something else is maybe exchanging services for somebody where there's actually a monetary exchange. In other words, you go out and you do something for somebody. Maybe go cut somebody's yard. If you have a lawnmower and they don't really want to get outside or whatever, maybe they're not able to. This is what I used to do when I was a kid. I just literally took my lawnmower and went door to door. You don't have to be a professional landscaper. We're just talking about grabbing your rake, grabbing a lawnmower, going knocking on somebody's door, practice social distancing when you knock. So knock and then run, right? Knock on their door and say, hey, can I cut your grass? And, maybe charge them 20, 30 bucks or whatever and make some money really quick. And do that, and they can Cash App you money if you'd rather than do the physical exchange. Use Cash App to transfer the money, and just go around your neighborhood, knocking on doors, asking people if you can cut their grass. And I bet you'd be amazed at how many people. If somebody walked up right now, well, not right now because it's like 10, 15 at night, that'd be sort of creepy. But if a kid came by tomorrow or this weekend and said, hey man, can I cut your grass? They'd be like, yeah, and you better bring a shovel because you have to pick up some dog poop. but I'd be like, yeah, here you go, and give them some money to cut some grass. So there's an opportunity there. If you got a lawnmower and you're physically okay to get outside, there's an opportunity there. So maybe go cut somebody's grass. Maybe do some work around somebody's exterior of their home. Do some painting, some handyman work if you're into that. Even maybe if you're into maintenance and you can do some type of car maintenance on somebody's car. Maybe they can't really afford to take it to a garage, and maybe you could, replace their brakes at a lower price or something if you're into doing that. So there's a lot of things you can do if you think about your talents that you can do for your neighbors, do for your friends, that you can offer people help. But my number one favorite one, and this is crazy, this is where I got my change from, this is where I got my money from, was from my change, and sort of gave it away there, is I've got these buckets that I keep beside I've got cans and buckets, and I just dump all my spare change in them. And I was like, man, there's a lot of money in these things. And as a matter of fact, I've got another buildup up there going already. So I've got one I put pennies in, then I've got one I put like dimes and nickels in. Then I got another one I put quarters in. And I can guarantee the one that has the dimes and nickels in it right now, I haven't emptied that one. We can take it over to the bank. And if you're a spare change person, I bet you'd be amazed at how much spare change. If you're like me, you collect spare change, you might find a couple $100 just sitting there in spare change. And it's very cool. You put a little thing, it spins around and counts it, and it does that. Now, when you go to the bank now, if they've got the money counter inside, I think you have to call and make an appointment ahead of time, at least with our bank, and say, I've got all this money, all these coins that I want to do, and you call in, they make an appointment, go in, you dump them into a little coin counter, they'll count them for you, and they'll give you cash. You need to put it right into your checking account, or they'll just cash it out for you. I think most banks you have to have an account at. I think they have some coin counters at some stores. I know some of our grocery stores around here have the coin counters, but they charge you quite a bit of money for it. I know the bank doesn't charge. Your bank won't charge you if you have a bank that has a coin counter, as long as you have an account there to be able to do it. So hopefully those tips brought some value for you. If you got something around the house, sell it. Maybe you can go out and do some yard work or something like that for somebody, do some type of handyman work, maybe do some garage work or some type of automotive repair work for somebody. Anything that you think that you have a talent for, you might be able to do for somebody. Maybe sell some baby clothes or some type of item around the home. I think I said that already. That's the number one. And of course, the last one, maybe you've got a bunch of spare change that you'd be amazed at how much that builds up. Grabbing change now. Get out of my money. You're welcome, babe. So being able to do that. So your spare change, grabbing the spare change and counting that and taking that to the bank and getting that turned in. So again, if you want that article from me, shoot me a private message. I'll get you hooked up. If you're thinking like, I don't really know what I want to do yet, definitely got to check out my opportunity. It's a lot of fun. We've got a great team. We've got some rocking people who are just crushing it right now because people are looking for that opportunity. And it's my personal mission to go out and find those people that need to make that extra $200 or $300 or $400 to maybe just keep them level for the next couple of months and go from there. So this is Forrest out in St. Louis. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. No more empty refrigerators. Go out and make an extreme impact. Peace out. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. And broadcast.